Oh my goodness, so the final whistle's just gone at Ewood Park, and I don't know what to make of it, folks. I don't know what to make of it. All square, yeah. 1-1 final score, Ewood against West Brom. Any other part of the season, I'll be, content with that. But I think it's going to be too little, too much. Mathematically, we're still in the hunt, of course. 9 points still left on the table. I think 5 or 6 adrift. Teams are still playing each other. Still, teams are going to be playing with up against opposition. Down at the foot of the table. Luna, get over here, sweetheart. Yeah, there's Luna. She's going to have a good old shit in honour of West Brom for being the shitty team today to put in the stop. But ultimately, West Brom, I think they're gonna kick their chances. They're gonna kick themselves a little bit because they've kind of opened up the door for Brentford. That's right, open up the door for Brentford. Yes. Yeah, top 2 not nailed on for them, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about Rovers. The top 6, of course, it slipped a little bit further away from us today, but ultimately it's a point closer to us to the top 6. Cardiff slipping up, Derby slipping up, of course. Leeds, we get taking on Swansea, who are now got the upper hand. And I think Preston were either level or they might have even lost to Nottingham Forest. I don't know. I haven't even looked at it. But anyway, let's take a look at the match. It was an unchanged team. In the first half, we were pretty dull and dusted. West Brom took the lead. Matey boy, Grosicki. Was it Grosicki? No, it was Krovinovic. They had a couple chances. We had a couple chances as well. But they were 100%. They were the better side. First half. Second half, no, it was Rovers. Rovers second half. We won the second 45. And it was the Mowbray master coming up with 4 changes all at once. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Rothwell. That's right. Gets this opportunity to get some minutes, and he got the ball in the back of the net after some great work. Holtby laid it off to Gallagher. I can't remember actually, but ultimately Rothwell was there. I think it was a little bit of a melee between Holtby and Rothwell. Holtby, Rothwell got the final touch and put it in the back of the net. So it was 1-1, and then it was Rovers. Ultimately, we screwed up our chances. Davenport had a gilt-edged chance, but unfortunately, it's not the man you want in that thick of things. Breakaway chance and another great bit of play by Holtby. Gallagher laid it off to Davenport, and yeah, he doesn't play much. He's been cursed with injuries, and that's not his thing. That's not his cup of tea. He doesn't put the ball in the back of the net. He's a midfield dynamo. That's right. So he had a good gilt-edged chance and missed it. And then there was a big old 3 or 4 successive chances for Rovers. All in a right good old cluster. Rothwell should have put it in the back of the bin. Holtby should have put it in the back of the bin. There was like so many, and it was quite sickly. It was quite sickly, to be honest with you. That the lack of desire, or the lack of wanting to put the ball in the back of the net. Holtby with this cheeky bad health. Sometimes, of course, if that goes in the back of the net, we talk about that for weeks, months, whatever. But it's not, you should just put your laces through it, sunshine. Put your laces through it. In regards to West Brom's goal, I think it was a little bit cheeky, that it was a little bit offside, if we're completely honest with you. So they got a bit lucky with that. And I think they were a little bit lucky to come away with a point in the end. So Rovers now, next up, I think it's, who is it next? Is it Reading? No, it's either, I think it must be Millwall. I have no idea. The games are coming too thick and fast. I can't keep up the pace. I was going to pack my bags. I was going to pack my suitcase and be done with it. Season was going to be over. But no, we're still in it. We still mathematically got a chance. And until the mathematicians, the professors out there say Rovers haven't got a chance at those playoff spots, I will still believe. That's right, I will still believe. Because this is the championship, folks. Other teams beat other teams. You know what? Next week, the bottom of the table might be the top of the table. You just don't know. So let's not rule it out just yet. But it was a bitter pill to swallow, because I thought, at the end of it, we should have won it, and we did finish aside pretty much on top. Of course, it was nice to hear Bradley Dacarino. He was in the commentary box for the Rovers side, and that was good. Make him come back, because at least the past 2 games we've without Warren Lucy behind the mic, we've managed to go on a nice unbeaten run of 2 games. Let's make it a 5-game unbeaten run with the next 3 games and get 9 points on the board. That would be great. And if we get 9 points on the board, you just don't know. And then again, we'll reevaluate the situation in a couple of days' time whenever we play on. I think it's Reading or Millwall, whoever it is. I know we play Luton last. I think it is Millwall. I think it might be on the road as well. So it's Millwall, then it must be Reading back at Ewood, and then on the road to Kenilworth Road. Anyway, Rovers 1-1 against top 2 West Brom. Door is now open open for Brentford, of course, and maybe even the chasing pack. So they're going to be kicking themselves the hardest. Of course, our ambitions have always been, to finish as high as we can, and playoffs, of course, would be a cherry on top. It's not over yet. And it's going to be interesting again next time around, because Derby take on Cardiff, so that gives us another opportunity to close the gap, and hopefully we can get it back down to, what, 2 points, something like that, I don't know. And then with 6 points to play, I know I'm putting too many carts above the horses, if you know what I mean, but let's just win the next one and see what happens. Anyway, I'll do a little bit of a detailed review later. I'm happy because we performed well despite trailing. And me and Luna, that's right, we're going to go right, get over here, we're going to go on a road trip, right, we're going to go hit the road with the wife, we're going to go somewhere into a park, stretch our legs, and that is about it. Yes, so until then, we'll have a detailed review a little bit later on. She's off, I'm off, I'll see you soon. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.